Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Leo Tarot. Love tarot, love reading, love messages. Let's take a deep dive into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming. Next moves, I don't know either. Let's see who and what is coming through today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Leo today. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Knight of Cups, right out of the gate, Leo. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. Now the Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Wands are all in reverse. Somebody quite literally, somebody here hasn't been ready for long-term commitment or something around that. It's pretty clear it's somebody that you've been waiting on to make some kind of particular move or choice. Two of Wands in reverse, Mars and Aries, and here over where their energy is very strong at the Tarot Closet is the King of Wands in reverse. Some more Aries energy. I don't know why I said it that way. Aries. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Mercury and Virgo. I mean, that is a long-term energy. But it's also, wow, yeah. Gosh, this is super validating. What I was about to say, which has just been validated even more, is this is someone that you're waiting on in regards to that. And there have been some issues around this person moving forward with this commitment. Now, there could be some literal travel here involved. That's not even a question. However, it's really clear for me that this wait, by the way, the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, waiting for things to go further, is super clear and tied to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And our King of Wands in reverse, again, where their energy is very strong. Wow. So we have 3 out of 4 knights here on the table already. There's some movement going on now. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. So somebody kind of rushing in here, and I'm wondering why. Has something been seen or heard, said perhaps directly to them? Because we have all 3, we have, again, 3 of the knights here. The only knight we're missing is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest knight, in fact. But our Knight of Wands energy here, Leo, this is your energy. Our Knight of Cups, the Scorpio energy. The Knight of Swords, Libra and Mercury, somebody kind of rushing in to talk about it. Somebody's ready. Either they're ready for this next level, this commitment. Look at this catty corner energy with the Empress. Major Arcana energy. Taurus, but also bringing in Libra. This is a Venus. It's around Venus, and they both share Venus. But somebody open and being ready for this long-term energy, and or it kind of feels like both ready to talk about it, like really ready to come here and talk about it. There's definitely timing going on. The Empress, of course, our leader of all 12 zodiac signs. Oh my gosh, this is so clear. Somebody hasn't been ready. Yeah, somebody hasn't been ready or ready to talk about it. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. In between our King of Wands and her Knight of Swords, both in the upright. So a validation that something's going on here. And I want to talk about the Hierophant in the upright, connecting right to the Empress. Scanning here. Yeah, these are the 2 major arcanas at this point on the table. And I want to say that there has been some kind of third-party reason why this person hasn't been ready or ready to talk about it. And it does connect me to the Hierophant in the way that you're either not in alignment in terms of where you are, or where you're heading, or what the possibilities are, or there are other people involved, other contracts. Now, it could be around romantic, but it could also just be people that have something to say about it, you know? And as I say that, it's very validating with the Five of Wands. Like, what have the obstacles been? Is it just their energy around commitment toward the move? What conflict is going on here in our Five of Wands? More of your energy, Leo. And it's right in between both of the energies of you waiting for somebody, for things to go another level. What that means for you is obviously going to be different. And we could be looking at platonic and or physical, and just somebody admitting all those feelings and moving forward around that. Moving in. Family energy is extremely strong here also with our Empress. So as we are discussing what the third parties are, again, it could even be work, money, distance. Somebody would need to relocate. Whatever it is, that's the third party energy for me. The pentacles around commitments doesn't always mean romantic. And the reversal is also extremely clear around what they haven't been ready for, which we see coming in here with our Hierophant, with our Empress being ready for. Divine masculine energy, more Taurus energy. This is a card of commitments. It definitely connects with marriage. It connects with long-term energy, but it also connects with a slow-moving energy. It's not surprising to me at all that our Knight of Pentacles is the only Knight missing. And as I say that, yeah, the King of Pentacles is here in reverse, connecting us to our King of Wands in reverse. So 2 of our 4 kings under the Emperor in reverse. And they're both around somebody who hasn't been ready around commitment. Whether it's different ideas, other people involved, location, money, distance, whatever. Yeah, somebody here is like preparing to move. Like there's definitely movement going on. Somebody's ready at the very least to talk about this long-term energy, to open up emotionally. The Empress connected both to the sacral chakra, I feel, and the heart chakra, I love. The Hierophant connected to the throat chakra, and now we have Temperance here. Sagittarius energy, a lot of fiery energy on the table today. And also connected to the heart chakra. This is Archangel Michael, who just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth, restoring balance. But I will tell you, it's super clear. Look at this, connected to our King of Pentacles in reverse, around the patience. On the other end, the 2 of Wands in reverse. Super, super clear for the wait here, the patience that's been necessary. And is there still some more? It does feel like it's still really slow, whatever the obstacles are. As we discuss them, it was coming in here with our 3 of Pentacles in reverse and our 5 of Wands in the upright. The 5 of Cups here in the upright. Yeah. What has already taken place as things have been falling apart, and there's a wait here. Somebody apologizing for it taking so long. Because somebody's sitting here at the water, look at how big the waves are, and they're staring into the cup. There are 4 cups here, and that's connecting me with alignment, the 4 areas of support and stability. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So being in alignment, also a manifesting energy. And it's around the feelings, it's around the cups, the relationship. And it wants to go here literally with our Knight of Cups, which is in the upright. So kind of waiting on that energy. It could be specific for some of you that it's around a marriage proposal or just marriage and that heading in that direction. But that really is going to be specific for you. And I just want to remind you, because we are here on YouTube, to take what resonates and let the rest go. And if you're feeling like there's too much of a rest, and there's not enough that resonates, then maybe it's not your reading, and that's okay. But the conflicting energy that's here is just really very strong. And on the other end of our Five of Cups, again, the Five of Wands in the upright, that's also putting me into a 55. And that is an energy of some things that are about to change. Because somebody is preparing to move. And yeah, look at this. The moon in reverse. What has been hidden here is definitely coming out. It's clarity, it's truth being revealed. Major Arcana energy, Pisces, and for me, a lot of this is about timing. The moon is connected to the tide, to the water energy. Of course, the emotions, feelings beyond platonic and or physical for some of you, feelings about where you are, where you're heading, the possibilities. It's being revealed. And it's right here, literally in the partnership placement of this person that you are clearly waiting on. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles. Wow. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. The Knight is in reverse, which is really more, it's more moon energy, but it's also the Knight in reverse for me is like putting us into the sun. Like the morning. And it was coming here with the King of Swords. Gemini and Mercury energy. And we see the Six of Pentacles here. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. Actually, no, it wants to go here, okay? All right, so what I wanted to say is, first of all, it just came to me that it could be literal in terms of the time of day that somebody is either showing up or showing up in your inbox or on your phone or in person, if that's possible. Not the case for everybody. Mercury and Gemini energy, truly strategizing here, thinking about this in the night, really super clear, leading us up to the moon in reverse. And coming in here to talk about it. And talk about what? Well, the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. And that's what you've been waiting on here in the Seven of Pentacles. To be in alignment, to get this information from them, to have this conversation, to know. How do you feel about, is it me? How do you feel about us? How do you feel about this particular aspect of our relationship in future? Yeah, the Hermit is in reverse. Where I feel like it's been for, well, obviously for too long. The Two of Cups is also here in reverse. And it came here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So it is super clear around some broken promise energy, because it is really validating for me that some things have kind of been falling apart. So this could indicate a separation that's been going on, in particular with the Hermit, Virgo and Mercury in reverse. This is kind of a stuck energy, and it's like everybody's in their own corner. Do you know what I mean? But we could also be looking at that as a sort of pause, should that be the case for you. Okay. Yeah, so the Knight of Pentacles has arrived. Our last night is here around the preparation. They're all here. And I believe, yes, they're all in the upright. And it came here with the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So this person that you have been waiting on, and to whatever degree there is a pause or a separation, I think these, yeah, that's the last, okay? To whatever degree, I want to say where you're at. It's definitely an energy of movement now to have this conversation. Is it a judgment energy? It kind of feels like a final decision sort of energy. Either way, we are looking at, again, we are one, are we one king shy of all the kings here? Yeah, at this point, by the way, the star is here. Are we one king shy? At this point, we are. But what the conversation is around here in our king of oops, something just got revealed. In our King of Swords, and here it's really validating around the Four of Cups, is somebody who hasn't been ready for whatever reason with our King of Wands and our King of Pentacles in reverse. The Star is here, and it just revealed the Four of Cups. And we are looking at the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. So that's the other thing. There may have already been some emotional conversations up to this point. In fact, I feel like there really has been, and there is healing energy around that. But what's coming in even more so than that is another one, like either another conversation or the conversation. Somebody here in the Four of Cups, the Moon in Cancer, look, the way they're holding on to the cup. And that's, for me, that fourth cup is around, again, the manifesting energy or getting in alignment, the waiting. And the Three Cups here, Mercury in Cancer, around the communication, the coming together energy to talk about it, or just talk about where everybody is at, like where are we at in the alignment. It's right below the Hierophant and it's right above the Empress. Wish fulfillment energy in our Nine of Cups. There are the Four Cups again. They're really prominent throughout the reading today around the four, I want to say. And that does connect me to the heart chakra, by the way. And where do we stand in terms of, the relationship, where you are, where you're going, what the possibilities are. Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's connecting me directly to the Lover's card, the Six Major Arcana. And again, around the commitment energy. But our Knight of Pentacles is here. Our Knight of Pentacles, our Knight of Swords, our Knight of Cups, our Knight of Wands. That is a movement. There's a slow energy and there's a lot of patience required, but somebody really wants to talk about this. There is a lot of hopeful energy here. There's a lot of inner clarity that's coming around this person. Yeah, and I feel like that's also why things are like the timing energy here of somebody being ready, at the very least ready to talk about it. The Empress, the Hierophant in the upright, Temperance, stepping up, and now the Star, and rebalancing. Where do I stand? Where do we stand? Yeah, gosh. The Seven of Cups in reverse. I like this because this is connecting me to our Moon in reverse here, but also our Knight card in reverse, which is a very similar energy for me, around clarity. This is somebody who is, there's definitely a wake-up kind of energy here. It's also coming in, it has that energy of yes, all roads lead back to you kind of energy. And what has been going on, that's the other thing. It's here with the Hermit in reverse, again in our Two of Swords in reverse, Venus in Cancer, around some discord or arguing, separation, a break, whatever. There's definitely a stuck energy here, but there's also a lot of clarity, a lot of truth coming in, a lot of healing energy, because things have not been worked out, and this is literally what they're apologizing for. What the regret is around, how things were left, the Five of Cups in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there's definitely been some setbacks. What they are connected to, again, I feel is really, really specific to you, because there's the Eight of Pentacles too. So the Six in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Weight, and then the Eight and the Nine, and the 10. Yeah, it's like this energy of either, like, had you built a life, were you building it, wasn't on the table? What's been going on? How did we get here now? Was there some kind of a tower moment? What are the possibilities? I like the energy of the communication, and I really like the wish fulfillment energy, and I also really like the Empress energy, because that's a validation around somebody being ready. So here's the thing about this deck. We have another Knight of Wands, because there are two. This one is in reverse, and it's with the Eight of Pentacles. So it's super validating around the Weight. It's validating for those of you that it's been around platonic and or physical, and it hasn't been moving forward, or somebody hasn't been talking about it, or obviously something that may have happened here. And the Queen of Wands is in the upright, connecting to our Knight of Pentacles. I like that, because that's this energy of, I know what I want, I'm going for it, and it is connected to our slow-moving night. And the last two coming in is the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. More validation of the weight, more validation of, it's kind of like second chance energy. It's also the counterpart to our King of Pentacles, who is here in reverse, so it's really validating for me around that imbalance and whatever's been going on and not knowing. And I just realized, because this happens sometimes here at the Tarot Closet, your overall energy doesn't quite make it till the end. And here we go. The Chariot is here. Your overall energy today, the Moon in Cancer. The move that is being, I want to say, like the preparation around the move, it does feel like a pretty big deal. A wish fulfillment energy. Finally, somebody finally ready to talk about it. Clarity. Yeah. This is my protege, by the way, to the Empress, which we obviously have here. And I wanted to put the Empress in your overall energy, but I heard that it's a no. So it's the Chariot that wants to go there today. And the Chariot is where we go when we come out of the Lover's card. And this seventh major arcana is connecting me directly to the Seven of Pentacles and what you're waiting for, and the Seven of Cups in reverse in their energy, where this person is getting clarity and is now preparing the move toward you. Now, whether that's just across the room, across the street to talk, or we're looking at something bigger here, the world, city, state, country, whatever, this is an action that they are taking. Could be a literal journey, a move, and it's about to change where things have been. And by the way, I just want to remind you, this is the only place I release my readings here at the Tarot Closet on YouTube, my verified channel. If you are hearing, seeing, suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form on any platform, the stagnant videos with the voice that doesn't belong to a person, and you hear just enough to know it's my readings, because that's all it takes. Whatever. Please keep those messages coming. The email is in my video, all my video descriptions, and on the About Me page. I really appreciate it, because that means people are stealing content, and that is just really not okay. Yeah, so thank you very much. The Queen of Pentacles is here in between our Nine of Cups and our Knight of Swords. Let's bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from, your person, from their higher self. This just flipped right over. Are you in no contact? Some of you definitely are. I really want you back in my life. I don't think that's for everybody. Okay, is that it? Bottom of the deck, I'll make things right, which is really interesting because it is going here with one of our Knight of Wands in reverse, 8 and 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance. And a lot of Gaia energy here in our Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, I just realized, are totally connecting. And we have, the Knight of Pentacles is looking over here at the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Knight, the Queen, and the King. And we have the Knight, the Queen, and the King also around the Wands. Interesting. I love you too. What is this about? I feel so much guilt for what I did. This is really validating. I want a life with you. It's here on the Chariot. Again, where we go when we come out of the Lover's card. I took you for granted, but you are my person. went there on the Nine of Cups. And you inspire a love in me I never knew. I want to be honest. It's here and I love you too, and I really want a life with you, which is on the star. I am wising up. So that's Hierophant energy here, but it's also Hanged Man energy. Somebody literally getting out of indecision because it's been very uncertain. It's a timing energy. Wow, so they're asking, do you still love me? Do you still love me? I love you too. Is that a call and response? My heart belongs to you. You are my other half. You are my other half, Leo. And I know, look, I'll never find another like you. Destiny is here. It's right below the star. That energy of, like written in the stars energy. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. The renewal energy of the star as well. It really is like all roads lead back to you energy. Yeah, and here's the judgment energy that's been coming through. I am waking up. Archangel Gabriel here, the angel foreign messages, the herald divisions, connecting with Archangel Michael here on Temperance. So the co-creation going on there, waking up. If you are apart, there's definitely an energy here of reconciliation or closure. But even if you're not, I do still feel like there's an energy of moving forward or not. Do you know what I mean? I regret how I left things. So that's the Five of Cups energy that's here. Whatever that is about. Let's get into another channeled love message deck. The Tarot Closet. Higher self energy. Bottom three, or the last three, I should say, in the bottom of the deck. My world changed when I met you, Leo. You are so beautiful. Not about gender. I am afraid you will reject me. Interesting. It's also here with, do you still love me? I don't feel good enough for you. Interesting. Here also with, I am afraid you will reject me. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Please never give up on us. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. I am so sorry I hurt you. In your last channeled love message, you are the love of my life, Leo. I want a life with you here on the Chariot that actually has two lions here. Yeah, it has two lions here, kind of representing our Sphinx moving the chariot. Here you go. Beautiful Leo, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.